Hi guys. All right, so this is the lunar eclipse bonus. I don't typically do the bonuses till the end of the week, but guys, I'm channeling some really crazy stuff. My body's going through something. I'm in complete hermit mode. I've talked to other friends and acquaintances that are clairvoyants and mediums and psychics, and everybody's kind of feeling the same way. So I really want to get some clarity around this eclipse for everybody. Try to ease our minds because we just got out of Mercury retrograde. We're going to do Uranus retrograde. It's like I feel like nobody can get a breath before something next happens, and hopefully we'll see something positive. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Vedic astrology or follow it, but I do have a Vedic astrologer, and a lot of rising signs are not going to see such negative effects from the eclipse as we have in the past, but it's still like, something to be cautious about. And also, if you do follow anything that in the Vedic astrology, it's really best not to eat if you can prior to the eclipse, and always shower afterwards, okay? So it kind of helps dissipate that energy. For Aries, what do they need to know for the lunar eclipse? What do they need to know for this upcoming lunar eclipse? My legs are going numb for you, Aries, which is really strange. Okay, you're in the upright. You will have a tower moment. You will have a tower moment around somebody who's a big talker. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. So just anticipate that happening, okay? The good part is I have the moon here, which I love to see during eclipses. The good part is you are going to be able to detach from this situation or this person like never before. This is going to be simple, quick. I'm literally not even concerned about it. This is going to be like, well, yep, and you're still in the upright. You could be winning an award, getting some sort of praise, something brand new happening to you, going to some sort of gathering where you're going to be the center of attention. So far, so good. Moving forward with some sort of investment, whether you're investing in yourself or something financial, and some manifestation that you have is going to be coming into fruition. I see a lot of growth and abundance. I also see you contemplating some sort of trip, okay? I don't care how easily you can get over this air sign or get past what they're going to do to you, but I will tell you they're not going to go away easily, okay? They're going to end up stalking you, watching you, asking people about you, or trying to like ruin your reputation in some sort of way. So please be mindful of that. Again, I feel like you can handle this really well. I do. I feel like you can, but it's just something to be mindful of. If you're single and looking, please don't try to meet anybody or take a relationship to another level during the lunar eclipse, okay? Moving on to Taurus. Lunar eclipse, what do they need to know right now? Lunar eclipse, what do they need to know right now? Oh boy, okay. Be mindful of something happening, like a parking ticket, a speeding ticket, anything like that. I do see like something to do with the law happening. Hopefully you're not a felon. But just something. I also see you're taking your spirituality and or religion to a very different level. Come this eclipse, you're going to be having else like channeling something, feeling some certain way. Don't be taking any sort of investment advice in anybody during this time at all. I wouldn't invest in anything around the eclipse at all. And you're going to see some significant changes coming from this. You're going to hear from somebody from the past as well. It's going to feel very Mercury retrograde for you, okay? Especially if this is an ex. I'm seeing Orlando. What's that about? For those of you that are in a relationship, that relationship's going to become very burdensome during this. Very burdensome. Somebody could even be having some... Block your ears for a minute. Block your ears for a minute. Some sexual issues around a relationship, or even like physical sexual issues. Okay. For Gemini, lunar eclipse, what do they need to know for the lunar eclipse for Gemini? Woo, look at you. If you're single and looking, or if you have a relationship, it's going to be very passionate around this, very invested, could be moving forward with something. If you're not looking to get somebody pregnant, be careful, or get pregnant. Some of you could be deciding to take this relationship to a marriage level, to moving in together. This is a lot of healing. Gemini, this looks freaking fantastic for you. This eclipse, this looks, especially guys, if it's your moon or rising, especially. You may be a little bit worried around your finances, or things that you have, like that you really need to control. You might feel like a bit of a control freak during this time, but it's absolutely okay. It's not going to last. This is all a relationship reading. Gemini, I can't even like, it's just saying investing in something wonderful. You're going to get some clarity and make a judgment call over what looks like an earth sign as well. Somebody who's been lying to you for quite some time. But it, again, is positive. This is only going to bring you clarity. I think the eclipse is going to be very beneficial to you. Very. I'm even seeing words of praise. You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. We're all going to wish we have Gemini placements now. For Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? What do they have to look forward to, or need to know? You could be finding out somebody that you appreciate, care about, or have some sort of partnership with it. Again, this looks more friendly than it does romantic, but take it as it resonates. You're going to realize that they are, like, they're really a half-asser. They're not really they're not the person that you really thought they were investment-wise, okay? You will have a financial issue come up, so be careful about that. A pretty major financial issue come up, so be mindful, although this is going to be a good time for you to manifest whatever your 10 of Cups is. Okay, so could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing. It's a noun. But this is the perfect time for you to do that. You may find that you're working a little harder than normal around the eclipse as well, and feeling like you're not getting to that level that you want to see. It's just like, why am I working for pennies, or why am I working so hard and not getting any sort of benefit? I'd wait till after the eclipse. I'm sure it'll dissipate and you'll feel much better. A lot of realization around what you're doing. I think it's almost like a not a midlife crisis, but like almost like an identity crisis during this time, where you're going to be like, once it's over, you're going to be like, I don't think this is what I want anymore. I don't feel a certain way that I did prior to the eclipse. This is going to be very life-changing for you, okay? Very life-changing for you. Realizing a lot of the people around you are just not here for your best interest. Yeah. Okay. Somebody's skeletons in their closet will be exposed for you. How about Leo? What does Leo need to expect during the lunar eclipse? Please don't eat my pen. Oh, that's your toy. Okay. for Leo. What do they need to expect? Oof, a fight. A fight, aggravation, disappointment. Realizing your worth, because you're going to have to put more effort into your self-care during this time, because it's like nobody else is going to give it to you, Leo. You have to do it for yourself, okay? Try not to make any irrational decisions, especially if you're fighting with somebody, if you are trying to decide if a relationship is worth fighting for. Doesn't have to be romantic. And somebody singing praise to you that really is what's the word I'm looking for, guys? A fair weather friend. Somebody who, oh my God, Leo, you're the most beautiful, kind, loving, gentlest, most charismatic person I've ever met. Oh, by the way, Virgo, I can't stand Leo. You know, that sort of thing. Just be really, really careful there. If you have children, you'll be spending more time with them around this time as well. You may be feeling very stuck in where you are. Very, very stuck where you are. I don't typically get advice from the cards, but it is telling you to go inward. We have 222. You might want to look that up. You're going to have very prophetic dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams that happen as well, which is strange. I haven't done that in years. What is that called? Does anybody know what that's called when you can get premonitions or psychic premonitions from dreams? I don't even know what it's called. I haven't in like 3 years, and all of a sudden I started again. It's very strange. Very, very odd. You will have to make a judgment call around your finances and where you live. So maybe you're deciding, you know, this doesn't work for me anymore price-wise, or hey, I need to stop spending so much on my heating bill. I don't know. You know, like just some realizations around where you live. And changing physically the way you want to appear to somebody. Okay, so maybe you're like, yeah, you know, I don't like this look anymore. I feel like I need to look more professional, or hey, I'm sick of looking professional. I feel like I just want to dress down now. Or, you know, I need a new pair of glasses. I don't know, but something changing around your appearance for sure. You will be hearing about somebody's injury and or illness as well. Moving on to Virgo. What do they need to know around the eclipse? Moving on to Virgo. What do they need to know around the eclipse? You have somebody watching you, Virgo. It looks like a crush. If you're already involved, it doesn't matter. It looks like a crush. Somebody could be crushing on you during this time, or maybe they already are and they're going to say something to you. They see you as a 10 of Cups. You could also regret a relationship that you're currently in and wish that you had more fulfillment, more stability, okay? Could be healing from an ailment as well. You'll have some big decisions that you need to make around your finances at that time. I'm not saying your finances look good. I'm just saying you're going to don't look good. I'm saying that you may have like a change of heart. You know, maybe I don't want to spend so much on this. Maybe it's time for me to put money away. Maybe it's time for me to look for something better. Maybe I no longer want to be a nurse. Maybe I now want to be a veterinarian. You know, that sort of thing. Declining some sort of get together because you know somebody's going to be there and it's just going to cause you some sort of distress or anxiety, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go down that path again. You're going to realize that you're still energetically tied to a situation you don't feel like you can get out of. 555 is also important. And you need to put up a boundary at this time. You need to protect your energy at all costs. Watch out for somebody finding out something about you and then spreading it as in, like, okay, let's say somebody found out, like, I can't think of anything really. Maybe somebody found out you stole a pack of gum when you were 5 years old, and they're gonna go and spread it as if like you are a thief. Like it wasn't like that one time when you were 5 years old. It's like, no, I don't know if you ever heard, but Virgo's like a thief. Okay, so be careful about something like that as well. And people lying to you. Be very careful about anybody lying to you or wanting to reconcile and they're lying to you. Moving on to Libra. Moving on to Libra. What do they need to know around the eclipse? I'm seeing edema. Is that what it's called when you have swelling of water? I think that's what it's called. Okay, you're going to be moving on bitterly from something. It's going to be very hard on you. You're going to lose sleep over it. In time, you'll realize it's in your best interest, but during it, you're going to just feel like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I don't need another thing on my plate right now, okay? Trying to reevaluate where you're going to invest. And you are keeping an eye on somebody because you know that they're not trustworthy. So during this period of time is when you're really going to have the insight around this person. Could be a fight even at home. If you don't have anybody in your home to fight with, you could be fighting with somebody in your family at this time. You could even just stop talking to a family member completely. Financially, you're going to see a very big shift, though. Something empowering. Somebody's getting a, that is easy. Somebody's getting a battery-powered car. Moving on to Scorpio, what do they need to know during this eclipse? Scorpio, I'm starting to get a headache. That must be for you. It could be for Libra or you. Only because I got a headache in my temple yesterday after reading for you guys, and it did dissipate after some tea, but it's one of you guys is going through some sort of headache issue. Scorpio, you could manifest something amazing during this time. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're going to be dealing with a lot of people. You're going to be like almost having like this clairvoyance of, you know, seeing people in a different light, positive and negative. But you're going to be going through a really good time spiritually, being able to manifest better, meditate better, whatever it is that you do, you're just going to be feeling better in general. You are going to be putting some money away, or have been putting some money away, and realizing that you have to use it towards something and being kind of like frustrated about it, but that money will come back to you in time, okay, whatever you spend. Having a lot of passion for a situation and or person. If you're involved, you could be having intimacy or feeling more passionate about this person, or you could just be getting really passionate about what you do in general. Your finances do look like they're improving around this time. However, I would not get into a new business deal, if possible, until the eclipse is fully over. You could be reconciling with somebody as well. If that's the case, it does look quite good. If that's not the case, you're like, no, I'd never reconcile with anybody a day in my life, then you're going to be spending time with a soulmate, whether it's romantically or not. Be careful not to move during the eclipse period of time. You will regret it. Moving on to Sagittarius. What do they need to know around the eclipse? Moving on to Sagittarius, what do you need to know around this eclipse? You're going to be feeling very defensive during this eclipse. Really careful with your money. Very, I need to move forward and I'm not really sure which direction I should take. Could be in isolation mode. Could be meeting somebody that you really like, and or you're spending some time with somebody you really like. Something will transpire around a person that you just immediately just feel love around, okay? Not everybody's going to find that romantic. It could just be like your new best friend, but, you know, it is somebody, though, you think is attractive. But I do see like this, there's a lot of love and care, but also you going into isolation and needing to, like, you know, I need to make sure I'm stable. I need to be stable, you know? You also have some sort of bad habit, addiction, codependency, or something that you will be walking away from. This is a very healing energy around you. Be careful of, oh boy, be careful of an earth sign, and it does look like you're investing in some sort of partnership. Of course, this does not have to be romantic. Okay, this could be a business partnership. This could be a collaboration of some sort. It's pulling soulmate, guys. Soulmates do not have to be romantic. Okay, 10 of Cups energy. And worry about finance. Worry about finances that it's worried about finances. New opportunities will present themselves after the fact, okay? You have an air sign feeling very disrespected as well. Moving on to Capricorn. Come on, Capricorn. What's going on with the eclipse for you? Ooh, I'm getting excited. That's good. Like my stomach just flipped, got butterflies. I have no reason to have butterflies, guys. You're in the upright. I do like that. Oh, you have a manifestation happening, a prayer, whatever the case. Something really healing, something very beneficial. The ending of some sort of feud with somebody, and feeling more passionate and getting your mojo back does not mean necessarily you're in a relationship. Maybe you're meeting somebody around this time, or maybe you're just like, oh yeah, okay, I'm feeling like the shit now. I feel like I can move forward and like be amazing. You will be investing in something. It doesn't matter if it's a person or something financial that's you're going to see a lot of abundance in. You have somebody who's going to feel very heartbroken by you. You will be hearing from them, or they're currently heartbroken and you'll be hearing from them. This is something that could be sorted out. You're going to have a very difficult time making a decision around something that's been stressing you significantly. I do feel like it's a financial thing. Watch out for a neck pain. And you could be selling an item that is very meaningful to you, but you really feel like you need to get rid of it, or you really need the finances for it. Be careful of something in your house breaking as well. Or a major storm that causes some outage or issue. You're not going to pick up a phone call during this period of time, and it's in your best interest. Somebody's going to act very irrational. They're going to want to say nasty, horrible things about you or to you, or cause some sort of conflict. You're not going to pick up that call, and by the time you realize that they called, or by the time you call back, that energy will be gone. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, for Aquarius. For Aquarius, Lulu really likes the new guy, guys. We'll see. I still haven't met him. Okay, lunar eclipse for Aquarius. What does that what does that look like? Major changes happening for you. Major changes. Please be careful of an ailment. I was afraid of that, actually. Why am I saying bratwurst? That's weird. You're going to have to make a judgment call on a situation. You've been fighting with somebody or will be fighting with somebody, and now you're going to have to protect your space and energy. There's going to be like a newspaper ad, a book, or some sort of writing, some sort of advertisement, some sort of article that's going to have a major effect on you for whatever reason. Somebody's paying you back for something that they've owed you. Somebody's wanting to fight. They want to fight for some sort of healing energy with you. They want to fix something, heal the situation, bring out the best in you, whatever the case. Somebody who's extremely emotional. You're moving forward with something very passionate, something very spiritually connected. Some of you are just moving forward with something very spiritual in general, okay? Whether that's your religion or whether that's your, like, whatever it is you believe in, okay? Be careful of overspending. The number 4 is going to be relevant 4 days, 4 weeks, the 4th month, the 4th day, like whatever the case, okay? And oh my goodness, Aquarius, I see you getting into some very, like a huge commitment and time, okay? It doesn't have to be literally on the eclipse, but I see you getting into an, if you're currently involved, it could lead to marriage. If you're not currently involved, this is a major, major commitment. This does not look work related. This looks romantic. But if you don't believe in romance, I suppose it could be work related. I suppose. Most likely not. All right, Pisces, last but not least, we better see something good. I've read for a lot of you guys over the last couple weeks. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. What do they need to know around the eclipse? You have a story to tell somebody during the eclipse. Like a major story. Wow, cards don't want to pull, so that's interesting. Weird. Well, your finances look freaking fantastic, okay? I'm just going to tell you right now, you do have somebody watching you, stalking you, or something of that nature. Somebody who's like withholding information or withholding something from you, but they are watching you. This could be somebody you were romantically involved with at some point. Finances look phenomenal for you, okay? Like phenomenal. You're moving forward with some sort of partnership. Of course, this does not have to be romantic. This can be a business partnership. It's going to be very healing for you. It's going to be fantastic. You're ending some sort of feud with somebody who is finally going to decide that they're invested. This does not have to be romantic, okay? I see emotional abundance coming and some sort of trip that'll be a wish fulfillment. If it's not a trip, somebody's traveling towards you. Watch out for somebody like being a show-off around this time. They're going to try to impress you. I mean, Lulu and I just had this conversation this morning. We're not naive, but we can be naive when we want to be, because we like to see the best in people, even though instinctually we know otherwise. So a bad habit I'm trying to stop. You're going to need a lot more sleep during this time as well. And dude, it's all about your money. It's all about your money. Like, all I'm seeing is money, money, money. If you are making any sort of, if you're reconciling with anybody, be careful. You might change your mind after the eclipse, okay? And if you're like, no, I'd never reconcile with anybody, I don't even know a human being, you could be meeting a soulmate, a romantic and or best friend, something that would lead to a very, very, very serious commitment, like long-lasting friendship, or, you know, a relationship that takes it to the next level. You'll also be putting somebody down at that time. Looks like an air sign, doesn't have to be. They could just have air placements. and with no regret. Spirituality, passion, and a manifestation happening where you're going to see major, major, major changes after this eclipse, or probably after the solar one. I don't know, you know, if you have to wait till the solar one, but I mean, I'm talking major. You're not going to feel like the same person, which is probably why I'm channeling all that right now. Somebody who's been messing with you big time is going to learn a hard lesson. A hard, hard lesson. All right, guys. So all in all, not as bad as I anticipated. I'm going to wish everybody the best. I will do a solar eclipse when we get closer to the solar eclipse, but I was really worried. I was really worried about what I'd see. I don't think any of this is like super bad, and hopefully everybody survives it.